Hey, Steve here, and in this video I want to briefly go over a couple of interesting simple trading systems that you can use with Marketclub. Marketclub is something that I've had for probably 7-8 years now. I've enjoyed their service. They're good people there, but right now, as I'm doing this video, which is July 17th, 2013, for the next 2 weeks they're offering a free trial of their service. Normally it's about $450 a year. But you get a free trial of the service. You don't have to put a credit card information or anything like that. They do want you to fill out the information, valid information here, so they can contact you, ask you if you had any questions on the service and so forth. But it is a cool service. I've used it for many years, like I mentioned. But they're only running it till the end of July, so you can sign up now or you can sign up at the end of July, but you'll get 2 weeks from the date that you signed up. So if you're interested, sign up there. But I want to show you now 3 different systems that I just kind of found this morning that you can use at using Marketclub, and over the last 2 to 5 years you would have profited nicely. So, and if you do want this free trial, you can do so at mysimpletradingsignals.com/marketclub, and there should be a link in this video as well. But let me get to the systems really briefly before I go too long on this video. But here is one, and this is a way to use Marketclub. They have a thing called trade triangles, and you can watch their videos on that. But basically what that is they're looking at the last 3 bars, whether you're trading the daily or the weekly or the monthly, and any time that the market breaks the opposite direction. So you can see this, I have the monthlies on currently. Anytime it breaks, for example, this was February of 2012, or excuse me, February 2012 for the euro yen. This is a monthly chart. You can see that they had a green triangle here. Here they have a red down one, and anytime they go based off the last 3 bars. So this bar here, it would be 1, 2, 3. And anytime you break it to the upside, they're going to give you an up trade triangle. Anytime it breaks to the downside, they're going to give you a down trade triangle. And it's always going to go in the opposite. So you're never going to have a monthly trade triangle up and then have another one up. It's always going to be an up one, and then you'll have the down one, and then you'll have an up one, and then the next one will be down, and so forth. So, and if you're a member of My Simple Trading Signals, we kind of do this with the Dow Weekly Daily system, which I won't get into in this video because that is part of the membership package. But I did want to show you three of these systems here that I just really found this morning, kind of tinkering around with stuff, and this is how really I use Marketclub, and you can use it to find neat little trading systems that might work for you and your time. So let's get right into it. But this is a chart, again, monthly, of the euro yen, and one way you could trade this would be, say you wanted to trade it in the regular forex market. This is a two-year time period, basically. And just whenever they give you a monthly trade triangle, Marketclub is basically you're going to be in the market when there's a major move in the market. As you can see, the last trade triangle was in September 2012 at 101, and we're currently at 130. So 2,900 pips over the course of those 10 months. But you'll also be, when the market is sideways, you're going to be a little bit of chop. But one way to get away from that is, for example, in this euro yen trade, and you can go do research many years back, but would be a 300 pip profit target, a 300 pip stop. So over the last 2 years, it's only 4 trades, but here in July 11th, 2011. So just 2 years ago, you would have shorted at 113. You would have got your 300 pips easily on this particular trade. As you can see, the market moved down nicely, and you would have easily got your 300 pips. In this particular case, you could have got a lot more than that. The next particular trade would have been late February 2012, and here again, if you had a 300 pip profit target and a 300 pip stop, you would have cashed out as well. It moved up just over 300 pips from your entry to the high of the market not too long later. The next one would have been end of May 2012. Here again, market was, you would have entered short 99, and the market did get down to 94. So you would have made your 300 pips there as well. And then finally in September, there you would have entered at 101, and as you can see, it easily got your 300 pips. But there's obviously only a two-year window here, but 4 trades. If you made 300 pips on each trade over the course of 2 years, 24 months, that averages out to 50 extra pips a month in your trading account. And obviously this is only one particular currency pair. So that's one really brief system, and obviously these are going to be all very brief, and you can do the research once you're a free member of Market Club. The other one I wanted to talk to you about was the Australian US dollar, so let's go there a minute. Here is the Australian US dollar. In this particular case, I went off the weekly charts and the weekly trade triangles. And again, once you kind of find your idea, you can back test it, many years and see if it's worthwhile. Again, these are just more ideas for you over the last 12 months. In this case, as you can see, this is from July of 2012 to presently. You had 9 trades. If you take basically in the premise of this one is enter the Australian US dollar right when you have a signal. Your first one over the last year would have been at 104.10 on August 24th, and in this case you're risking 100 pips, looking for 100 pips of profit. So August 24th, that was a win. The next one was a loss. And I'm just going to go really quickly through these because I have another system to show you as well. The third one was a loss. Third one was a win. Fourth one was a loss. This one was a win. This one was a loss. And then you won the next 3 trades here. You had a winner here, you had a winner here, and you had a winner here. Now, obviously, you can play around with that. In this particular case, the last sell trade was on April 15th at 103, and as you can see, the market is at basically 93 at this point. So that's 1,000 pips. So if you had a different profit target, maybe you had a 150 pip profit target or trailing stops, or however you want to play it, that's completely up to you, and you can kind of back test those things. But in this particular example, just over the last year, you would have had 9 trades, and you would have profited net profit of 300 pips. In the previous example, it was 1,200 pips over 24 months. So just there is 1,500 pips over the last 24 months, just off those 2 systems. And then lastly, gold. And again, these are all ones that I've just looked at briefly this morning, and you can do more research on them or find additional ones for you as well once you get a membership at Market Club. So let's look at gold a second. And here's a system in gold. This is actually a system you could use in binary options. For example, if you're using like Nadex or IG Index that offer a weekly option. And what I did here is this is a spot gold. This is a weekly chart of gold for the last 3 years. Again, using the weekly trade triangles. But basically, the premise here is once you get a signal or a short or a buy here, the following week, the beginning of the following week, you would go in that direction. So in this case, July 1st, 2010. We got a sell signal on July 1st. I don't know if that was a Friday or Monday or whatever day, but the following week you would go short, and in this particular case the market was down a couple of bucks. The next trade, again, the market was up $12 for the week, and so forth. So in this case, over these 3 years, the results were 14 wins and 7 losses. So 14 and 7, which is a 67% winning percentage, which you can make a great deal of money in binary options, trading that and making that kind of money. So I didn't do the research as far as, you know, if you did if you traded this in a regular futures account or anything like that. But in a binary, I wanted to include some information on binary options as well. So so in this case, you would be you know, go in that direction the following week. So our last trade in this case was February 11th. So the following week, you would, which would have been February 17th, it looks like, you would be going in that direction, and you would have profited. In this case, the market was down 27 bucks. So. So there's just 3 examples for you. You know, one's over the last 12 months, one's over the last 24 months, one's over the last 36 months, and just ideas for you guys to play with and hopefully profit from. Use the Market Club free trial. Again, it's two free weeks. If you're interested, again, there is no credit card, so you don't have to worry about being billed. Do include your correct information so they can contact you, ask you if you have any questions. Now, I am an affiliate for Market Club. I don't promote it all that much, but I did want to let you know about the free trial. So for full disclosure, I am an affiliate and have been for multiple years. Like I said, if you're interested, take a look at that, and hopefully those 3 free systems work out well for you. Now, if you miss out, if you're watching this video after July 2013, they do also offer, I believe it's a 30-day trial for $8.95. So if you want a little bit longer trial, but you want to pay for it, it's $9, which is still worth it. But it's basically $9 for 30 days, and you'd have to pay for it there, and in that example, you'd have to cancel. In the free trial, you don't have to cancel because you don't put any credit card information in. So, anyways, check it out again at mysimpletradingsignals.com/marketclub. Hopefully, this was helpful for you. If you do have any questions, feel free to contact me. I wish you the best. Happy trading. Take care.